I wanted to
Yes.
congratulate you.
Oh,
This
thank you.
house is probably the most beautiful house I've ever
Oh,
seen.
that was so kind of you to say that. That's lovely.
I think the people that come to the AIA Homes by Architects tour have a chance to see a whole variety of styles, sizes, scales of work, and really the value of design.
A tour like this is great for people to see projects that are architecturally designed and meet the architects and talk about design issues. Most of the time people see architecturally designed homes in pictures, in magazines, but actually, architecture is a three-dimensional profession.
This way people get to come in, they get to touch and feel, they experience the space, the light, the textures. They can put themselves into the house in a way that you just can't do in a picture. And they get to talk to us, and they can ask any question they want. And we can talk about finances, and we can talk about potential things that they could do in their own homes while they're actually experiencing something that I think is an improvement over some of the production houses that are being built.
Wow, I think it really is a learning process for me today, and I can say that even from going through some other homes where the architects really have a sense from beginning to end what you need to do. If they listen to you, the customer, the owner, and when they're finished, it's like a dream come true, I would expect, for most of these people.
We see ourselves as questioners, and we spend a lot of time with the client just asking questions. How do you live? What is your day-to-day routine?
The advantage of an architect is that they can take what your dreams are really and create what you will be happy with in the end.
It's personal. These homes really do express the people who live in them.
And that is what makes a house a home, is having the personality and the values of the people in the house.
It's completely different than a parade of homes because they start from scratch, and that very often they're spec homes and they don't have the personality and the character that these homes do.
The main reason we came on the tour is, we just saw a lot of sort of unique houses that we like kind of modern architecture, and it's nice to see something that's a break from the sort of suburban cookie cutter blah.
We got things we liked, which is actually, that saves a lot of time walking around in Lowe's, so like, you want this sink or that sink? It's like, no, we saw that sink. That looked great.
Things that we've seen on the tour today are awesome. Lots of inspiring ideas, lots of bold, beautiful colors, and yet some are very natural and subtle. So very cool architectural design and very inspiring.
I think the importance of green architecture is beginning to permeate just about everything. And I believe that instead of people talking about green architecture, it will become the norm. It will be the way we build. We're not building McMansions anymore.
I think it is a trend that people are thinking about the size of a house, and also the size is related to sustainability, making houses that have just the right space, so that you don't have more than you need, but you definitely have what you need.
There's an expense related to hiring an architect, doing any kind of professional design service, but those costs are mitigated by the fact that you actually probably end up with a smaller house that will function better and look much better and feel better. In the end, it's a great value.
We feel that the average person should know that architecture just isn't for the elite or for designing skyscrapers and museums and so forth, but that remodeling projects and new residential projects benefit from the input and the design capabilities of an architect and a design team.
Residential design is an art form and a really actually distinct part of architecture.
I think good buildings actually improve people's lives. But you're asking an architect.
And what designer did you use?
We really enjoy being part of the tour because we are passionate about what we do, and we spend so much time thinking about the details and how these houses come together that it's a pleasure to share that with people, with the general population. And of course, we love to hear what people say as they walk through the space. We learn from those comments and take those back to our work.
I love this. I love talking about design and architecture and houses, and I love being able to be in the spaces and talk about these things because it's just so much clearer than talking about diagrams about certain things. It's just all here.
My best comment I think that I had this today was a woman said, people are walking around here and they're purring.
We're having a ball. A ball. It's been really a fun experience. It's inspiring. You feel good when you leave.